Oh, Lordy. Hello. Come here, Ness. Come here, lay down. It's time for Betty's, Babsy. It's very, very late at night. Are you finished with that? You are. Alrighty. Oh, it has been a full last couple of days. It really, really has. Oh, my land. Like, it has been a full couple of days. Oy. So I have been just a little itty bitty bit busy for the last couple of days. So anybody who is a regular on the channel most likely already knows that I do landscaping and such, and that my landscaping business also offers maid service. Wow. Know what? I'm just gonna crochet a little while before I actually get into it. Because I would like to keep my blood pressure just a little bit low. Just a little bit low. Nessa, hon, what are you after? What are you after? Oh, Lord, I guess she was trying to tell me something. She was trying to inform me that her doggy dish was empty and she wanted more water and food. She do be like that sometimes. She do. Oh, that is my Nessa dog in an absolute nutshell. No getting around it, is there, Ness? You demand what you want right when you want it. Oh, Lord. So it has been a full last couple of days, I swear to fudge. So like I say, anybody who is a regular on the channel already knows that I have a landscaping business. I'm doing good. How are you today? So anybody who is a regular on the channel already knows that I have a landscaping business, and that my landscaping business tends to offer a maid service as well on top of the landscaping business. Well, the maid service is a lot more popular in the wintertime because, whatever, I guess. I don't fucking know. Where am I from? Nova Scotia. So, I got a phone call the other day, or rather, a Facebook message followed by a phone call the other day, asking me to go do maid service for somebody. Now, I had assumed that it would be, the normal maid service deal. No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm going to be completely honest. I have never, ever, ever in my entire career had absolutely any client ever uh, before this be directly underneath me, continually telling me that while I'm doing the job correctly already, that I am apparently doing it wrong and that I have to do it incorrectly in order to please them. Why would I have to do the job incorrectly? What? You want me to leave the ceilings? You want me to leave everything dirty? You want smoke streaks all over the place? You hired me to scrub the smoke stains off of your ceiling and walls, and you're not going to let me do it the way that it's supposed to be done so that it'll actually get done properly. No, 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 no. I have to do this in little 2-inch areas at a time in a pattern so that all of the streaks go the same way. And never have I ever been told to do 45 different things at the exact same time while simultaneously being told to focus on the same thing that I started on doing. At a certain point, when somebody is continually underneath of you and telling you that you have to do this, 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 and this at the exact same time as focusing on this one thing, am I supposed to hover everything around me? And in what work? I'm sorry, but if somebody looks at you ever and shows you the incorrect way to do something and tells you that that's the right way to do it, and then insists that they used to clean the courthouse. Did the courthouse smell like 12-year-old stale cigarettes and ammonia? Because I'm sorry, I have never, ever, ever been in anybody's home. Now, I'm not even going to say who it is, but I have never, ever been in anybody's home before, and their basement smelled better than their living quarters. When your dogs live in your basement full time and you don't spend time with them and they just live in your basement, and your basement where you're hosting your dogs that you don't pay attention to smells better than the place that you're living in, that's a problem. If the basement smells cleaner than the upstairs, and the upstairs smells like piss and ammonia, I don't know, life, things, general, anything. Currently talking about the only client I have ever walked out on. No problem. It's nice to have you here, Daily Dilemma. Oh, Lord. No, it's... I don't understand. And then to look at me and ask if I think they're stupid. Yes, I think you're stupid. Not going to say that, but yes, sir, I do think you're stupid. Because at a certain point, when you're continually trying to tell me incorrect things, and then continually telling me to do the job incorrectly, and then I'm doing what you tell me to do, just so that you'll stop yelling at me every 4 seconds, Yes, at a certain point, I have more dignity. I'm gonna just walk out. And no, no, I did not let that client pay me. I think bro actually got extremely upset. I should tell them that they're stupid and put them in their place. You're absolutely right. But I'm too nice for that. Um, oh. No, I've never, ever in my life actually wanted to ask someone if they were special before. Because if they are special, then I was being mean. But if they're not, then no, I wasn't. Oy. And I am allowed to ask people if they're special. I am special. I got the ADHD tism. I just don't act stupid. I got smirts. However, some people don't have what I like to call common sense. Oh, my favorite one was just staring at me. Up! Up! I said up! What the? Oh, I'm making a blanket. And I'm just standing there staring at him, like maneuvering everything around me upwards, like in any way, shape, or form that I can. Thank you. And then they turn, I said up, god damn it. And I just turn and look at them. When you say up, that could mean 150 different odd fucking things. Can you use all of your words, please? Just, oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, no shit, I'm fucking right. Thank you. I love crocheting. Keeps me blood pressure down. Apparently, I need to keep me blood pressure down. Holy Hannah. Oh, but yeah, it has been so. Today was my third day there. I have never, ever, ever walked out on a client before. I've never walked out on any job before, but you know what? I had to do that today because if somebody is literally giving me chest pains from the high blood pressure, I'm glad that you like to crochet too. A lot a lot of people don't seem to realize how relaxing it can actually be. It's a wonderful hobby to have. At least I think so. Oh, so yeah, it has been a extreme last couple of days, at least for my blood pressure. I might need to. That is true. You really can create just about anything that you want. It's a wonderful hobby. And honestly, there's so many. I literally crocheted an elephant stuffy at one point just because I wanted a little elephant. One second, I'll show you the front. This is a really cool pattern. I just really want to get to the end before I get to the corner first. Oh, that's adorable. An elephant baby blanket. I like that. That's a cute idea. I started making like a pony one for my boyfriend's baby cousin, but I can't quite get the ears right and it's agitating me. The ears are the thing. Not sure why. Horse ears, man. Exactly. A circular triangle. Yeah, that sounds about right. Or like a teardrop with a flat end that you can sew on. Hmm. Yeah, I know, Miss Ness. Give me 1 second. Error. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Blanky. Hello. A few months. How are you doing tonight, Cameron Nicholson? 5. Yeah, I've only been working on it for a few months. Well, at least the time that I've actually added up. I started it last year, but I stopped for multiple months at a time, so. To a degree. Yeah. I wouldn't really call it real. It's made out of acrylic yarn. That's terrible. That's a bad joke. Uh, Give me a second. I have to think. I can't remember what year I started. Probably about 2, 3 years now. Sorry, I have some timers. Sometimes I remember, most times I don't. I don't remember nothing. I get my memory loss. Yeah. Sometimes I really hope that it's normal. At least I know we're not the only ones. We know we're not alone in this. The forgetfulness. It's mainly my ADHD that kicks in, and I'll be doing one thing and just get sidetracked and completely forget what I was doing. Yeah, I kind of have the same thing. I have the ADHD and the autism, so everything has to be done extremely fast inside of my brain, but at the exact same time, if it's not done in a exactly correct manner, it's going to give me a minor malfunction and I can't handle it. It's almost like an extreme version of OCD blended with an extreme hyperactivity thing. It's odd. It's alright, hun. Our moms just took Tylenol when they were pregnant. It's okay. My mama did it too. It just made us hyper. It gave us superpowers. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, na. My daddy had superpowers, God bless his soul. I remember when I was a little kid, he got his nose bit off by a Doberman Pinscher because he was stupid and he got down and hugged it after he was told that it was vicious. And then it bit his nose off. And then about a month later, his nose grew back. I don't want to leave your live stream, but I have to go, my queen. That's all good. You have an awesome evening. We will see you again soon, hopefully. Bye bye. I absolutely will. Hey, Nessa What's up, girlie? Aw, Miss. Oh, sweet pupper girl. What am I doing? I am crocheting a very, very intricate, fancy blanket for my boyfriend. How are you doing tonight, Pop U3V? big project. A very, very, very big project. Oh, fiddlesticks, I fumbled. Hmm. The feet under you is a couple of. Oh. Well, that's disgusting. I think I need caffeine. What? Marks Carney, please tell me that you're joking. I'm I'm afraid and confused. How the fuck does the live feed go from somebody crocheting directly to that? I really hope that's a joke. Please tell me that that's some kind of sick, disgusting joke. Please? Please? I'm scared. I'm feared and confused. I don't know what to do or what to say. Okay then. I just really hope that that's a joke. Hmm. Sweet home Alabama. Burn out, burn out, out. West skies as a blue. Mama, 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 sweet home Alabama. No, ain't no one going home to you. Woo, sweet home Alabama. Mm-hmm, 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 I made a sloppy stitch. We don't make sloppy stitches in this house, and if we do, we definitely don't leave them there. We take them out and redo them immediately. Hello, Hannah. My name is Cassandra. How are you today? Just fine, not great or good or fantastic or fabulous? I mean, I guess fine's better than bad, but you're from India? Hmm, that's cool. That's cool. Is it nice there this time of year? Thank you. Well, I hope that your first time here is fairly enjoyable. Hello, how are you tonight? Four, five. Yeah, I'm good. What about you? I'm doing all right. Could complain, but no one needs to hear it. I'm just a knitting. Oh, feather dusters. I pulled a silly. I was supposed to go back the other way for the pattern. Eh. There we go. Why you feel me embarrassed? We are here for you. You are. I'm not embarrassed, just no one needs to hear it. Plus, I did a bunch of my complaining for the day at the beginning of the stream. Don't you worry. Other than the last 3 days raising my blood pressure higher than it's ever been, really good actually, I have been doing quite well. Doing quite well, I have been. So start a gym and eat healthy, you will be fine. That's not it. That's not why my blood pressure was high, but yeah, you're right. I should go eat healthier. My entire life's a workout, so I definitely don't need a gym, but I should be eating healthier. You are correct. Oh. No, I've never understood why they call it a gym instead of like an exercise emporium. Something kind of like that. Because, I mean, when people say, oh, let's hit the gym, it sounds bad. It really sounds bad. Like, why are we going to go whack some guy named Jim? I don't want to go slap some random dude named Jim. Come on now. Like, the linguistics sounds terrible. Uh, just the way that it sounds all on its own. All by itself, it just sounds bad. We could say let's hit the gymnasium. I just feel bad when somebody says, oh, let's hit the gym. Why are we hitting Jim? Leave Jim alone. Jim didn't do anything wrong. Make yourself busy and you see changes in yourself. That's the best way to out something bad happened. That is true. That is very, very true. I know, I'm just being silly. I like to think I'm funny. I'm not funny, but I like to think I'm funny. I'm definitely not half as funny as I think I am, but I think I'm the funniest bitch alive. Hello. Oh Lord, why does my back hurt so bad? Oh, 1 second. Oh. Oh. Don't do what? This? It don't hurt. Thank you. I did it myself. Snap, crack, pop, just like a Rice Krispie square. Bup, bup, ba, bup, bup. Yeah, I did. I've been doing my own hair since I was like 7. After I butchered it multiple times, my grandmother taught me how to do it properly. She also taught me how to crochet, knit, spool, and weave when I was about 5. So I have around 20 years of experience under me belt. Yeah, most of the time when I cut my hair, I do it on live stream. Nope. I don't think that I've been to a salon since I got somebody else to do my hair for prom. Other than that, oh geez, other than prom, I haven't had my hair done by anyone else since I was around 9. Yeah, 9 years old was the last time I had anybody do my hair other than for prom. And when I went to get it done for prom, all I really had them do was curl it and pin it up. I used to have really long hair. Holy Hannah. I kind of miss it sometimes. I used to be able to do so much with my head. I should grow my hair back out. Thank you. I'm always worried that I don't do as good of a job as I hope that I would when I do my fur. So I'm a strange critter. I call my hair fur, and that's perfectly fine. You're allowed to call your hair your fur. Everybody has fur. We're all monkeys. That sounds so bad. Hell yeah. Oh, it's such a lovely night out. Like, it is snowy as fudge outside, and I love it. I know, Miss Ness, I know. My husky beagle mix wants me to go to bed soon. I don't really want to go to bed soon. Well, in the spring, autumn, and summer, I run my own business. So we do garden care, landscaping, general landscaping, lawn care, and garden installation, as well as housekeeping and heavy maid service. Um, have a lot more gardening clients than anything else. My favorite maid service clients are the ones that leave me the hell alone and let me do my job. Um, those are my favorite clients in general. If you just leave me be and let me do my job, I'll be happy as a clam. Everything will be done, record time. Um, in the winter time, I typically like to go lobster fishing. I didn't get a boat this year because my dad was in the hospital. He had brain cancer. He passed away on the 28th of November. That's been a really long process for me to. It's all good. As the old man would say, we'll file it under SH for shit happens and move on. Or at least try to move on. Isn't that right, Miss Ness? He is as right, my puppy girl. Aww. My dog is literally like right in between my feet, snuggling into my legs right now. So when Dad passed, we brought his dog Duncan home with us, and Duncan's doing really, really well. He's a really old dog. Uh, Oddly enough, he seems a bit healthier within 2 weeks of being here, but Honestly, having Duncan here to play with Nessa and also keep everybody company and give extra snuggles and everything has been a weirdly huge help with the coping process. Strange, but works. Bright side, it's snowing now. Who doesn't love the snow? I have 2 dogs, a bird, and a boyfriend. I have a watchdog, a guard dog, and a very overprotective bird. I'm good. How are you doing today, Simpson? No, I haven't seen her yet. I'm glad that you're doing good. It's been a couple of days. Oh my lord, it's been a weird couple of days. Well, yes. Of course I have friends. Everybody has friends. What's life worth doing if you can't get along with everybody? Uh, around 15? Yes, you guys are my friends. But I'm not entirely sure why. People seem to enjoy my company for some reason. I don't particularly get it. And for some reason, everybody in town knows me. It's a very strange thing. It's why I don't typically tend to tell people what town I live in. I just say, oh, I'm from Nova Scotia. To be fair, though, you drive around Nova Scotia for 14 hours or more, and all of a sudden, papoof, you find everyone. Just seems to be the way that it goes. Noise. Yes, I promise I will be live on the 19th for Suki. I have it written down right beside my computer on a piece of pretty parchment paper. Yeah, not entirely sure what it is, but it works. Heck yeah. I make sure I don't forget you and Suki Simpson. Oh, I do have to go to bed soon, though. Oh, it is starting to get pretty late. Um, well, I like to paint, I sew, I knit, I crochet, I like to weave, embroidering, I like to play music. I enjoy singing. I sound like a strangled cat on doing steroids, but I like to sing. Um, Alrighty, you gotta make sure that you're all rested up for football, bro. Um, let's see here. I enjoy soccer, long walks, paranormal investigations. I like reading. Just about anything that has to do with nature. I've watched a lot of movies and series. Um, like what? What you thinking? What type of genre? Yeah, don't mind. And remember, you have us to. Absolutely. Oh, come on, Simpson, don't you remember? Nobody can disturb me anyway. I'm kinda indisturbable. It's probably not a good thing. There are very few things that do disturb me, but the one thing that does disturb me is, have you ever. Okay, so you know how my landscaping business also does maid service and such? My favorite clients are the ones that leave me alone. I cannot stand it when somebody's right under my feet trying to get me to do 12 different things and making me maneuver in 12 different directions all at bloody once while continually yelling at me and trying to tell me to clean incorrectly. If I'm going to do something, I want to do it the right way, and I want to do it in the like it has to be done right, it has to be done fast, and things have to be sanitized, and I cannot handle. Never have I ever been told how to clean by anyone other than my grandmother, my first boss for my first job as a janitor in a fish plant. I've spent, yeah, my grandmother's and the lady who ran the fish plant that I worked at. My first job ever was I was a janitor in a fish plant at the exact same time that I started nannying, which also requires housekeeping. And every single retail position I've ever worked, I was the only person who they would ever let do the cleaning because apparently I was the only one that ever did it right. That's the only thing that ever really gets to me. If somebody aggravates me about how I'm doing, about how I'm cleaning, I have a minor meltdown. So, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with for the last 3 days. Yeah. My favorite clients are the ones that just leave me alone and let me do my job because they trust me to do my job. And then they call me back constantly. Those are my favorite clients. The ones that are constantly underneath of my feet and trying to do my job for me, and I'm sitting there like, do you want me to just go home and let you do this? Those are the ones that get under my skin. People saying random things online, that don't get to me. Oh, I am really good at my job. I'm glad that I'm good at my job. Otherwise, holy, if every client was like that, I think and then we wonder why my blood pressure's been high for the last 2 days. I've been dealing with this for 3 or 4. Holy. Yeah, I have never, ever, ever in my life walked out of a job before. I have put up with some absolute bullshit. I've never, ever walked out of a job before. I walked out today. Yeah. Oh well. Is what it is. I warned him when I got there. If you start yelling at me for no darn reason while I'm doing the job correctly, I'm just leaving. Oi. You're right, it is what it is. So I came home and got a bunch of my blanket crocheted. It's coming along rather nicely. It's getting big. I switched to white. Oh, I switched colors again. Oh, and I've never been in a stinkier area. It is getting really big. You don't have to. Not if you don't want to. You can leave it going and just go football practice. We should all probably get some sleep, though. It's no big deal. I have to go to bed here soon, anyways. I try to be. Well, actually, I don't even really try. I have been doing it for over 20 years. 21 years now. I started when I was 5. I'm 26. I should be pretty decent at it by now. At least I should hope so. And starting to get halfway quick at this point. Yep. I'm an old lady. Possibly. Do I really? Huh. Most of the time I usually think I look about 40, but okay. Thank you. I will take that. It's like when I get ID'd at Irving when I go to buy something that I need an ID for. I'm sitting there like, yes, thank you. Wonderful. I will take this compliment. Perfect. Nice. I'll take it. Thank you. Man, they don't even ID me when I go to NSLC to buy wine anymore. Wow. Thank you. Nice. Not gonna lie, it kind of makes me sad that they don't card me anymore. And the thing is, I don't even go in there very often. I literally go into the NSLC twice a year, if that. Actually, not even twice a year. I don't drink. Hello. How are you doing? Break go well? Did you quit smoking though? Do you know how long it actually takes to quit smoking? Besides, I had to. Okay, you would actually be proud of me. I spent the entire last 2 days yelling at my client, no, I don't want to go have a fucking smoke. I'm trying to quit. I don't know how many times I heard, go have a smoke. I'm trying to quit smoking, and you're trying to up my tobacco intake. Well, hopefully at some point. The whole goal is to build a really big crowd so that I can have many, many people to talk to, because everybody I know is always very busy, and so am I. And when I'm not busy, everyone else is busy, and when everyone else isn't busy, I'm busy. So I want to have people to speak to. And when before I was cleared to leave psychiatry and go off of my medicines and stuff, they told me that I should actually start doing this for my mental health, to help with my social anxiety and my fear of cameras. And I thought that it was stupid for about 2 or 3 years, and then I decided to try it, and it's actually helping a lot. So many buzzes, busies. Yeah, we're very, very bees. We're Bumblebeely. Me and Suki are her friends in real life as well. We stay on the same place as her, but me. Yeah, that's his right, Simpson. We even have a group chat on the Instagrams. I haven't been on it for the last little while because I have not been online, because I have been being annoyed. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? But honestly, after I started doing YouTube and live streams and stuff, it really has been helping. So, yeah, the fear of rats and fishes is going away. Okay, as long as it's all right. Uh, I really should be online a little bit more often. But I also have to make money in order to pay my bills, and the business does that. Sadly, the channel does not. Oh, absolutely. If you want to, you can do reaction videos to my stuff too. Anybody who wants to do that, I don't care. Really? I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. Everything on my channel is typically rooted in either logic, or I'm just having fun and making fun of things. Sometimes I'm both being logical and making fun of things. It's a fun time. Where are you going? Okay. Night, Bert. Yes, it is. It is 1:24 in the morning. I really should head to bed soon too, actually. You're right, Simpson. And Patrick, yes, yes, it is very, 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 very dark. Oh, I'm not in the United States at all. I live in Canada. I live in Nova Scotia, Canada. Three, 4, 5. What are my Christmas plans? Hmm. I keep forgetting that Christmas exists, honestly. Astrological sign. I am a Taurus. I'm a May child. I'm not sure if that. Does that make. Okay. I don't know. I don't know anything about astrology, so. Which sounds strange coming from a witch, but. What I did! My grandmother forces me to decorate for Christmas every year. If she were able to without me knowing that she were doing it, she would probably break into my house and create what looks like the Santa Claus's elves puked all over the place at least twice a week every year before Christmas. She's very, very overboard on Christmas. I grew up with these weird motion sensor things in the bathroom that like talked to you in weird high pitched voices about peeing in Christmas slang. Um yeah. Yeah. I try to purposely forget Christmas exists. And I'm terrified of Santa Claus. Oh god, no. I feel like my grandma would either punch me or try to steal my boots. It doesn't hurt if somebody else does it, but I did this myself. So, yes. So, I did it myself, ended up taking it out, letting it heal over, and then I got my boyfriend to do it after it healed over to see if it would still hurt as bad. So, yeah, it hurts a lot less if somebody else does it. I know because I experimented. It used to be on this side. Yeah. Mornan always said if you want something done, you got to do, and you want it done right, you better do it yourself, and you better know how to do it yourself. So I just do everything myself. And I mean, my great grandma, my dear old Mornan, she did not make it to 98 by being stupid, God love her soul. She was a very, very smart lady. An extremely smart lady. And I can't believe she made it the whole fudging way to 98. I mean, she always said she was going to live to be 100, but she actually made it to 98. She was 2 years away. Crazy old bird. Funny thing is, she didn't pass away until a couple of years after she went into the nursing home. And she almost got kicked out of the nursing home. She kept trying to break out to go get wood to put into the decorative wood stove. I sure as shootin' hope so. I ain't never met a smarter lady in me whole darn life. Plus, you save a whole bunch of money if you do everything yourself, too. It's very budget friendly. There's a lot of different things. You can just do it yourself and you'll be perfectly fine. And it's a lot more budget friendly that way. I hear a Duncan roaming around. I know it's Duncan because Nessa's under my feet. Why, thank you. Jeez, I think Duncan's super duper thirsty. Dunker, what doing, mister? Hey, buddy. Did you go in and finish off the water dish for Nessa? Yeah, you went in to go finish off the water dish for Ness. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, I heard you. Hey, bud. Yes, I know, mister. I know, Mr. Man. You're scared of dogs? How can you be scared of dogs? They're the sweetest thing ever. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, you are, Dunker. Yes, you are, Nessa. They're the sweetest things in the whole wide world. Yes, that's right, isn't it, mister? Personally, I love dogs more than anything ever. We don't deserve our doggos. Dogs will love you more than anything in the entire world will. And be more loyal and caring and than anything in the entire world. If you go to work for 5 hours, 5 hours only, and you come home, see who's more excited to see you, the person who lives with you or your dog. Because my dogs will jump out. I have two 16-year-old dogs. I have a Husky Beagle mix and a Husky Lab Little River mix. And every single day when I come home, they're all over me and sniffing and giving smooches and snuggles and jumping all over me and trying to figure out exactly where I've been all day and jumping up and giving licks all over my face. Mom, 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 you're home. Love me. I missed you so much. People don't do that. No, at least not my dogs. It really depends. You have to be able to read their body language. But I mean, my dogs are ancient, they're extremely well trained, and if you're not really aggressive with your animals, they don't tend to get aggressive with you. I know for a fact my dogs won't bite me. There is a possibility of them biting somebody else if something were to happen. Duncan would definitely rip someone's arm off. Um, but not mine. And you know what? I would give him all kinds of if somebody were to break in the house and Duncan were to bite somebody, yes, I would give him all the hugs and scratches and kisses and extra treats in the whole world. But I mean, dogs only bite people that they don't like, and they only don't like people if they're mean to them. Or if they're mean to the person that they love most, aka their owner. Or sometimes it's not even their owner is the person that they love most. The person who is the kindest to them and loves them and treats them the best. That is the person that a dog is typically the most protective of, is the person that they love the most. And at the end of the day, if you fudge around with a person that a dog loves the most, you're kind of asking for something to happen. So yeah, I mean, like I say, if somebody breaks into my house and my dogs bite them, I'm giving them treats later. It depends. It's a very dependent thing. Like I say, it depends on how you act, is how the dogs will act. The way that the dogs act is completely dependent on how people act. And it's really that way with every animal. You know, Caesar Milan was not incorrect. You don't need to train the dogs, you need to train the people to know how to interact with the dogs. I mean, yes, dogs do need to be trained in a certain way, but yeah. Different behavioral things, that's always the person's fault. That's never the dog's fault. It always stems directly down to the way that they're treated. Oh, yeah, I grew up on a farm. I've had cats, dogs, chickens, horses, rabbits. I know a lot about a lot of different types of animals. I grew up hanging out with cows, but I've never had one of my own. I always wanted a cow, though. I actually kind of prefer cows to horses sometimes. I mean, horses are sweet animals, don't get me wrong. I love my horses, but I kind of prefer being around cows. They're cool, especially oxen. Chickens are great. I also used to have cockatiels growing up. It's a type of parrot that whistles instead of talks. It's so cute. But their whistles sound kind of like words. But yeah, chickens are the absolute best. I had one. We're we had to take her to the vet because she had this big lump on the side of her head and all the other chickens were picking on her. We had to build her own coop and everything. Turns out that she had some kind of weird eye cancer that was like pushing. Yeah, it was odd, but she wasn't in any kind of pain. I ended up naming her Delilah because every time I tried to play I learned how to play guitar when I was younger. I can't do it anymore. It's been too many years. I'm no longer able. But when I learned how to play Hey There Delilah on my acoustic, she used to jump onto my guitar every single time I tried. So we ended up naming her Delilah. She was a really sweet, beautiful, pretty chicken. Loved her half to death. Nothing in the world quite like Delilah. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. A thousand miles seems pretty far, but we've got planes and trains and cars that walk to you if I had no other way. Our friends would all make fun of us, but we just laugh along because the. Really? I don't think so, but thank you. I can't carry a tune in a bucket, but thanks though. I sound really bad, but thank you. Delilah, I can promise you that by the time that we get through, the world will never ever be the same. And you're to blame. Hi, Dunkaroo. Hi, Nezaboo. Has my puppers. Ooh, is that a snowplow finally going? That don't happen often. Ariana Grande. Yeah, I do be whistle toning. That's not good. It sounds bad. At least she has auto tune. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Three. It would be nice if I could. 4, 5. I have a lot of stuff that I have to get done on a regular basis, though. I should try to come on to live as often as possible. Every once in a while, I kind of skip it, though. Gonna be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I don't rightly like to fib. It's my least favorite thing about anything. I have this weird thing about fibbing. Like, I hate fibbing. I think that it's a stupid thing to do. I see absolutely no reason for it, and people who do it should get in more trouble for fibbing. I don't like fibs. So, I'm going to tell you, I wish that I could come live daily, but I can't do that because I have too many other things to do. Which is the most honest answer. Fibs, it means lying. Nobody's ever said the word fibbing? Never heard that before? Or is that just Canadian slang? Or is that a Nova Scotian word? You know, honesty is the best policy. Oh, that's really the first time you've ever heard that. Wow. Huh. Well, it's a fairly common word in Nova Scotia. Not sure about all of Canada, but it's a fairly common word in Nova Scotia. Why does my accent come out every single time I say the province's name? Give me a second. I'm gonna grab some warm water so that I can. Yeah, I'll be right back. No problem at all. I had a lot of new words to people's dictionaries. I miss Nessa. Oh, I just put some water into my coffee cup. I needed that. Stay hydrated. Everybody need water. Yes, Miss Nessa. As I getting sleepy. I live with my boyfriend, my 2 dogs, and my bird. I have a bird, 2 dogs, and Peter. Isn't that right, Senor Donk? Come here, Dunker. Dunkaroo. There's a boo. How's it going, babies? I know, my fluffy puppies. I know, my girls and boys. I know, babesy and boogles. He's asleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I should be going to bed, too. He went to bed at around 9 o'clock in the evening like a normal person. Instead, I did not go to bed yet, and I just stayed up, and yeah. Here I am. Plus, he doesn't like being on camera. He goes live on his own channel sometimes. Yeah. He's a sleepy boy. And I'm nocturnal. If I can't function on more than 3 hours of sleep. Yeah. He's tagged in a bunch of my video descriptions. Every once in a while he'll come up with an idea for a video that I do, so I'll tag him as a producer credit. Petorius. Let's see here. Yeah, he has 2 channels. One is Conky2112 and the other one is Petorius. You should go subscribe. He's a big Trailer Park Boys fan. He named his channel after the puppet from the Trailer Park Boys. Bubbles puppet. Come on, Julian. It's time to do something risky. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Funny thing is, I can do the exact same voice for Conky as I used to do. So I had this stupid puppet when I was a kid. I named it Helga and said that it was from Denmark. And I do this weird accent.
Oh my gosh, what do you think that you are doing?
It was bad. It was bad. It was so bad and so stupid. Why did I say that online in public? That was regrettable. That one was regrettable. Hmm? Oh no, it's not. I look bad right now. I don't even know if I remember that one. Oh Lord, how old is that? Probably a couple years. Oh, before I cut my hair? Yeah, I miss my hair. The only thing is, it's really hard to take care of. No, he's not the lucky one. That's me. I be a menace. Ask anybody who knows me. I am an absolute menace. He is the bestest, most wonderful person on the face of the planet, and I will stand by that no matter what. Even if he does say some stupid, dumb stuff sometimes, he is the most amazing person on earth. Hold up. Somebody killed someone over My Little Ponies? Are you kidding me? That can't be real. Okay, I am going to put that into our save to watch later because that is going to be our next reaction video. And holy shit, Batman. That cannot be. Please tell me this isn't real. I'm actually. Look. Somebody actually killed somebody over My Little Ponies? I'm in so much shock right now. Wow. It's a good question. What did happen to all the Doritos? Yeah, pretty much. He really is just my favorite person ever. Uh, I go out and play with power tools, and he stays home and does the dishes. It's great. We be busting gender roles one step at a time. All of the gender norms directly out the window. He's very shy. He is the shyest human being ever to exist, which is very strange that he is with me because I am the biggest social butterfly ever. And trust me, I only look smart. I'm not smart. I have a high IQ, but I am not smart. I'd be dumb as hell. I'm good at things, but I'm not smart. Yeah, he is a very good looking man. And he's extremely shy. It kind of surprises me that he's as shy as he is sometimes. It is. You can't help but giggle with him. I make everything that I do directly into a joke because I just love hearing him laugh. If I can, absolutely everything that I do becomes a comedy show just to make him giggle. I should put up security cameras just to catch my stupid antics. That would be a good idea. A couple, once or twice. Normally it's while I'm playing video games, or sometimes I will go live while I'm watching him screen share his video games and do stupid commentary on what him and his buddies are doing. I am the peanut gallery. I like to play MMORPGs. I like Adventure Quest, and I enjoy Sea of Thieves, but my computer won't support it right now. I definitely need a new computer soon. Do I? That's weird. However, when I was in elementary school, I used to model my style after Nikki from 16, so heaven only knows. I was a strange kid. And I say elementary school because we don't have junior high in Nova Scotia. Not sure about the rest of Canada, but down here we don't have it. Yep. Yes, I am. I'm also on TikTok, but I'm literally never on there. Think so? Honestly, I could probably just take clips from my live stream for reals. I've seen some crazy shiznits. Is it really banned there? Oh, wow. Honestly, that's probably a good thing. There's a reason that I don't go on TikTok very much. It's kind of a cesspool, to be completely honest. Like, I never even log in. Okay, so here is how often I actually open the TikTok app. Every single time somebody sends me a video from TikTok over Messenger and I click on the link, it makes me update the app and will not let me watch the video. It will automatically send me to the For You page. No, it's definitely a good thing that is banned. It's yeah. People on TikTok are a little bit not all there sometimes, and it's basically all children, crazy people, and well, I don't think so. I think that it's been banned for a while. Hi, Nessa. What? Nessa, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. I am not letting you outside to go bark at things. No, you're not going to bark. You gotta go to bed. You haven't gone to sleep yet. No, you gotta go to sleep. No, you're not gonna go bark at your friends. Oi. I know, right? It's a very good thing. Sorry, Nessa does this thing at exactly 2 o'clock in the morning. She wants to go outside and bark every single night. Sometimes she'll jump on me if I'm already in bed. She's something. No, you're not gonna go bark to go get Zeus barking. No, you're not gonna go outside and go start barking to go get Zeus barking. It's not happening. No, babe. No conversations with Zeus tonight. Oi. She loves barking at the neighbor dog. They have conversations back and forth, is what it seems like, because it's literally one will bark 3 times, the other one will bark 5 times, and then so on and so forth. It's yeah, but that's just the thing. They're waking up the entire neighborhood. Oh, that's possible. No, Nessa, baby, you're not gonna go play with Zeus. You're not gonna go yell at Zeus tonight. It is all about love. They're so cute. But like I say, they wake up the entire neighborhood. And then Zeus's owners get aggravated because Nessa woke up Zeus, and yeah, it's a whole situation. We can't do this at 2 a.m. every night. At 9 o'clock in the morning, sure, go for it. Rip roar, have all of your barks out. But no, no, not at 2 a.m. when the entire world's asleep. Oh, I try to be considerate. Oh, yes, he is Batman. Batman. Sorry. I have no idea what just happened to my brain. It is way past my bedtime. I'm probably getting sleep deprived. Then he rested at the ocean with the girls rubbing me down with some lotion. Jesus Christ, boy, ain't I foolish? I may need Jesus. Where the fuck did I put my Bible? Oh, right, it's out on the bookshelf. I don't want to go the whole way out to the bookshelf. It's like the whole way across the house, and then I have to wake up. No, I'm not waking up Peter to go get the Bible. No, no. Nah, I don't need Jesus right now. Maybe later. I never feel sleepy. That's the issue. I have highly hyperactive ADHD, high functioning autism, and chronic clinical insomnia. I don't get tired. I don't get sleepy. I don't properly function on more than 2 hours of sleep. Yes. Yes. Heavily insomniac. Literally ever since I was born. I'm 26 years old, and my mother still bitches at me about the fact that I never slept for more than 2 hours at a time as a baby, and apparently screamed for 8 hours straight after I slept for 2 hours. So, pleasure to meet you too. Welcome to the club. As long as your mother doesn't complain about you 20 odd years after you've grown up, then you are lucky. Oh, really? I mean, I know a few people with narcolepsy and they literally sleep for like 20 odd hours a day and sometimes 3 or 4 days at a time and have missed 3/4 of their adulthood. So that's really not good. You sleep 15 hours a day? You might need to go to a doctor. I get worried about him and tell him he needs to go to a doctor. I've already been to a doctor and they took me off my fucking sleeping pills after I was only on them for 4 months. And now I can sleep for more than 2 hours, but in spurts. I actually get really worried and I really want him to like figure out if he has narcolepsy because he sleeps a lot. Like if there is a way for him to sleep in some place, he's going to sleep there. I mean, to be fair, I've slept in the engine room on fishing boats, so. But, I mean, when you're also up and running around for 18 hours at a time, yeah, you're gonna fall asleep in the engine room. At the end of the day, when you're on your way in, you don't want anybody to bug you, you curl up in the engine room, just have a nice nap. I did that too. I was about 14. I was drunk as hell. Don't drink underage, kids. Yeah, three mouthfuls of vodka. Straight vodka. I slept on the toilet sideways, somehow. Oh, Jesus. That's definitely not good. You may need to see a doctor, my friend. Peppermint essential oils and hot water should help, or honestly, room temperature water really should help bring down fevers and such. Helps make you feel cold faster too. Eeh. I mean, as long as you don't have any skin sensitivities or smell sensitivities or allergies, eucalyptus and peppermint essential oils are really, really good for forcing the skin to feel cold and therefore making your blood temperature go down. What a good, yes, what a good. Noon and wake up in the evening confused like it's the day or next morning or not. Well, at one point I used to do night shifts at a fish plant, so yes, actually. I have. I've also been confused as to whether it's the morning or evening. My famous line at one point was, "Have a good whatever the fuck it is. I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow on the next fish pack." Nope. The only time I ever dream, it either means something or it means something. I very seldom dream, and when I do, something's happening. No, you do not. My brain's a scary place. No, no, no. No, no, no. Nobody wants to live inside of my head. Holy shit, Batman. I think if anybody were to ever try to deal with the malarkey that goes on inside of this kerfuffled mess that I call my noggin, I have no idea how it would go down. I most often have a dream in my late night sleep, and the dreams that I wish. Oh, huh. Never had any type of dream like that. Never heard tell of it. Huh. Is that like a fun type dream or like an anxiety inducing type dream? I'm genuinely curious. I feel like that would be rather anxiety inducing. Because, I mean, you would be in your most vulnerable state. Yeah, it's really common. It's you're feeling vulnerable about something usually. Any type of dream where you're naked or running away from something, you're feeling vulnerable or scared. So, what's going on, me guy? It's a very confused dream. I know I am naked, but I can't do anything. Huh. There's a lack of acknowledgement of your vulnerability, it seems. So something's going on that's upsetting you. You seem to have spoken to people about it, and people have either brushed it off or disacknowledged it. And your unconscious state doesn't really know how to put these puzzle pieces together properly. It's a very visual thing rather than a actual thinking thing. Your unconscious is a strange place. So your unconscious is trying to get you to acknowledge that the people around you aren't acknowledging your vulnerability in certain ways. My dream characters are emotionless. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Your subconscious is basically telling you that you think that people around you don't care and that they're not acknowledging you when you're being vulnerable with them. That's what that dream means. Wow. I'm sure that people around you care about you very much. And you should be able to be vulnerable. What a sin. You poor thing. Your subconscious is telling you things you don't even know it's telling you. Eh. The brain works in strange ways. The subconscious is a visual thing and it doesn't know how to interpret things that you would say vocally more than visually. And it just tends to happen that way. Like when you have a dream that you're stuck in place and you're trying to run but you can't move. Like you're not getting anywhere but you're running as fast as you can. Or like you're trying to go up a hill and you're moving as fast as you can but it feels like you're going in slow motion. Yep, I know the Temple Run game. If you have a dream that's kind of like that, and it feels like you're not getting anywhere, but you're running away from something, then and it's completely stagnant, it usually means that you feel stuck. And your subconscious is trying to tell you that you feel stuck and you don't know that you're feeling stuck and that you feel like there's no way out and you're not realizing it. I only stopped having that one 3-4 years ago. Yeah. Honestly, it could be anything. No pro. Yeah, me too. Pleasure to meet you too. Oh, I've been looking up a lot of different dream stuff for a long time. A lot of different psychology and as well as possibly. Heaven only knows. Go to Nova Scotia, drive around for 14 hours. You'll see just about everybody in the province. Literally, you can drive the entirety of Nova Scotia if you stay on the road for exactly 14 hours. It's a very small province compared to the rest of Canada. And it's shaped like a lobster claw. Yeah, sometimes. Not very often. I'm not logged into there very often. Oh heavens, far less. No, probably like 100. Maybe less than that. Depends on which one. Oh, I should probably log off soon because I have to get some sleep and I'm very doubtful that y'all want to listen to me snore like Fred Flintstone. Swear to God, one of these days the curtains are gonna suck into my fucking nose. You too. You have an awesome night. We shall see you again soon. I will see everybody in the next video. Yeah, I am a little bit tired. I've been up since around 5 o'clock yesterday morning. It is currently 2:30 in the morning today. Holy shit. I've been awake for 21 and a half hours. No wonder I'm tired. Well, okay. We will meet again. If you hit the subscribe button, you will get notifications every time that I go live or upload. And then you will never miss me, my friend. You have yourself a great evening, and we will see you again soon. Good night.